I will send people. I will send people. After if I send the person kill the person kill the person. Myself I will kill you too. I run away. If I tell you say no problem, if you kill me, you will run away. Then if I get people behind me, like next time will run away, you will run away. Like Jamie was discussing it. Like Jamie seen me for it. Inside the police say, okay that boy. After if you kill that boy, then myself I will suddenly I will kill what and you up and inside run away.
So how long you and say been together? Okay. You live with him or how is it like? You living with him right now or how is it like?
I was living with him for a run away.
You are living with him?
Yes.
Where?
Where?
So to where the same place you are right now? So who paying for the place? Is it C or how is it?
I can't mean it. I don't want to pay for the place.
So up to now, C is the one that paying for the place you are right now.
No, they renting and finish run away.
Okay. So who paying for it right now?
Nobody paying for it.
But you and C still in relationship or what? Are you guys still in relationship or you broke up? Which one? You and C right now. The both of you are still in relationship.
No, because first, it doesn't mean that I say coming to my pool. You say now you're coming to my pool. I say oh, give my copy, me go. You say now you're give my copy. Anything if you want to wait on me before you run away.
Okay, but you said from the beginning that you and C is your boyfriend. But how is C is your boyfriend? Then you say y'all break up. You are saying two different things. You said from the beginning you said C is your boyfriend, and now you're saying that you are not together. So how does that connect? How? So the guy in question now, the guy in question that C is saying that you love him too. How you met?
Okay, thank you. The play on better. First, the male me was together. First, me and me plowing for me on side in the in Chomatini on side say I'm okay. If I lean, sir, you do something to me. So the sister you are taking from the table, so you know to wait on me myself. I run away. I just left from that go to friendship club. I feel like me the born mate. I just told me to carry me to the house. I left now.
Okay. But the boy took you and carried you to your house. So confirm to us. The guy in question, what's his name again? Milton. You and Milton, the both of you are in a relationship or not? You're in a relationship with Milton, right? Milton is your boyfriend. Is Milton your boyfriend? The guy that said, these two guys should go and kill. Is Milton, the guy in question, that Milton that said that, they should go kill. Is he your boyfriend?
Yes, going for me answer.
So, Milton was the one that rescued you when C put you out.
Yes.
Okay. So, because of that, you decided to, make that friendship with Milton. Okay. So, C is your boyfriend and Milton is also your boyfriend. How is it?
Because like me and saying for Martini also and tell me say I don't want you. I tell say no parents say now want me to my copy. I just say now you became my copy. Someone said that I left on there, I will to the boy era.
Is it true that say ask these two guys to go and kill Milton? Is it true?
Yes, because I'm talking in my person. I tell you, say if you kill the person, myself, I will call police for you, you will leave you.
He said it to you?
Yeah, he said it to you. Then he said it to me, say if you kill the boy, you will kill me. Before I come, what's a secret also? After killing the body, you can't believe you kill me in the inside.
Okay. Okay. So when he said that, what did you do? When he said that to you now, that he will kill the person that you love him too, when when C, your alleged boyfriend C, said that he will kill Milton, that you love him too, what did you?
You'll be fast.
To the executive car wash end, no cars are moving. The entire area has been barricaded by officers, scores of police officers are currently barricading the entire area as the eviction order is now in action. So this is it, folks. This is it, folks. And as we can witness from around, there is no presence. We don't have any presence of seditions gathered yet. Seditions are not gathered at this moment. So they land up there. These are refreshment area there. So where this excavator is currently working happens to be a refreshment section here on the grounds of the CDC party headquarters. That is actually being destroyed. Or people were thinking that people were actually thinking so most people have the view that the CDC is just going to leave the party headquarters with all of the structures still intact. But this happens to be the opposite of that. So the structures are being destroyed, and it is not the case that the structure will remain while the party itself is going to leave. But then the structure is actually being destroyed as be careful.
Harold, Chuck, camera, that one.
Before this action, Chairman Janga Augustus Cole told the public that the assets are being destroyed. And we are yet to see the presence of seditions. So this might be a day long exercise, which might last for the entire, almost the whole day, or probably the whole day. And the remover of seditions or CDC from
celebrate Flair Day on August 24th. And number 5, it falls on the weekend, so it has to be on today, the 25th of August. A celebration. Happy Flag Day to all of you. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome to all of our folks out there, and those watching live on Cool Channel 2 on YouTube, and also those watching live on Facebook Cool such handle, and also those on www.knewsonline.com. We say a pleasant welcome to Liberia, the Lost Time program. Don't forget, the geometry of the whole must be kept high on the agenda because it involves the majority. And those that come with equity must come with clean hands. As usual today, I am your humble servant. I am Nathaniel B. Vah on today. I'm here today from the production department, T. Nicholas Barclay, making a perfect and spectacular edition of the program on this afternoon. Be with us until 1:30. We have a lot of activities on for you. Today, August 25, 1847, Liberia, a national convention in the country, was formally adopted its constitution of the flag, which has been signed and approved the previous day by a group of 11 signatories who have declared independence. This day is significant because it represents the creation of the Republic of Liberia, Africa's first and oldest modern republic, following the Declaration of Independence on July 26, 1847. The flag has 11 scraps representing the number of men who signed the Declaration of Independence. The Constitutional Convention was held to adopt the nation's first constitution. A flag of Liberia was adopted on August 24th in 1847 and formally raised the next day on the 25th of August. It features 11 scraps and a single white star on a blue content, symbolizing the 11 original signatories of the Declaration of the Independence. Liberia funding was a project of the American Colonization Society, which established it as an establishment or a settlement for the free African American liberators. The Constitution of 1847 was a pivotal document that established a unified state that 3 branches of government and defined fundamental rights, drawing heavily from the United States Constitution. August 25, 1878, the Vah Sr, a character by the Liberian Exodus Joint Stock Steamship Company, departed from Chester, South Colorado, carrying a significant number of African Americans to Liberia as part of the mass migration movement known as the Liberian Exodus. This event marked the largest organized migration from the United States to Africa, driven by post-Reconstruction, disenfranchisement, and racial tensions, leading to the formation of societies like the Liberian Exodus Society to purchase ships and facilitate the journey. While not all migrants found success, the voyage represented a significant effort by Black Americans to find freedom and opportunity in Africa, and its passengers later became permanent citizens in Liberia. Today, August 25, 1945, Liberia was actively involved in World War II, supporting the United States war efforts and receiving American investment that boosted its economy. A significant development at the time was the launch of the unification policy, which marked the beginning of efforts to integrate and develop countries' indigenous populations and rural areas. This period also saw the transfer of the United States Army forces in Liberia to the new Africa Middle East Theater of Operations in April 1945, demonstrating Liberia's strategic importance during the war. 1980, August 25, Liberia was under the control of Master Sergeant Samuel K. Doe and the People's Redemption Council, the PRC, after the coup that occurred into April 1980. The coup marked the end of the American Liberians' rule and the assassination of President William Tolbert. By this date, the PRC has suspended the Constitution and declared martial law, initiating a period characterized by human rights abuses, particularly repression and the consolidation of those power within the ethnic crime group. August 25, Today in History. It's a regular feature in our programs. And we'd love to say to you, good afternoon to all of you. A matter of fact, Entertainment by Radio Cool Cash giveaway, the dashboard is just now open. You can play $100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents United States dollars to win 4,000 Liberian dollars. It's an opportunity afforded you out there to get a part of the process. $100 Liberian dollars that will give you 4,000 Liberian dollars. The dashboard is open and you're encouraged to play multiple times to place you as the favorite on the floor in winning 4,000 Liberian dollars. This is an ongoing process where cell phones, motorbikes will be up for grabs, bed packs and other gifts for those in the dashboard. So you play star 799 star 1 hash is the call, and just 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents United States dollars that give you an opportunity to have in your phone, and this is an opportunity for all MTN mobile money users. Paris liberated on today in 1944, since 2 months after the Allied invasions of the Normandy. Paris was liberated from Germany, occupied as the Free French 2nd Allemande Division under General Jacques Philippe Lacarrette entered the city today. Today, Sean Connery, a British actor, was born in 1930 into the Edinburgh, Scotland. He died at the age of 90 on 31st of October in 2022 in the Bahamas. In 2018, the American politician John McCain, who developed a reputation as a political maverick while serving in the Congress for some 35 years and doing his failed bid for the presidency in 2008, died today at the age of 81 in 2018 on the 25th of August 2012. The United States astronaut Neil Armstrong, who was the first person to set foot on the moon, an event he described as a small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, died at the age of 82 today, August 25 in 2012. Today, the American politician Ted Kennedy, who was a prominent figure into the Democratic Party and the last surviving brother of President John F. Kennedy, died at the age of 77 today in 2009 in history. 1945, John Beach, an American Baptist missionaries and the U.S. Army intelligence officers, was killed by Chinese communists, which later inspired the foundation of the John Beach Society, a private organization that considered Beach to be the first hero of the Cold War. In 1919, George C. Wallace, a full-time governor of Alabama, 1962 to 1966, 1970, 1978, 1982 to 1986, who led the American South in a fight eventually abandoned against federal order to end racial segregation, was born today into Clio, Alabama. The United States President Woodrow Wilson signed the Organic Act, which established the National Park Service in 1916 on today. Today's in history is a regular feature of our programs. We bring you happenings onto a day-to-day basis, whether a decade, a millennium, or a century for your listening pleasure. In 1835, the New York Sun began running a series of news accounts that falsely claimed British astronomer John Herschel had observed all sorts of life on the moon, including winged human creatures about 4 feet tall. It became known as the Great Moon Hoax. Through the Sun never restricted the story. In 1900, German classical scholar and philosopher and the critic of French, Frederick Nietzsche, one of the most influential of all modern thinkers, he died today in 1900 on the 25th of August. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome to all of you today. As a matter of fact, it's important we say to you, Happy Flag Day, and a lot of folks will be asking, Nathaniel, why today? It is an custom a regulation for Liberia that once a major holiday falls on the weekend, especially on Sunday, it will be celebrated on Monday. So we say to you, as we commemorate today, our great men and women in arms, our other paramilitary institutions enforcing our laws, we say happy Flag Day. And to all Liberians, happy Flag Day to all of you on today. It's important. We say thank you. And this is how we love to welcome you on today's edition of the program. Happy Flag Day to all.
Our party headquarters has been in the trenches for quite a long time. And this happens to be the conclusion. This happens to be the conclusion of the most talked about removal of CDC from their party headquarters, where we are seeing the workings, the enforcement exercise which is ongoing, and here we have sheriffs, we have numbers of sheriffs here from the civil law court, as the place is being barricaded by scores of police officers from the executive car watch, Old Road intersection, up to Nigerian, the Nigerian house, the same Old Road junction. No cars are moving. No cars are moving. And we were told earlier on, by Janga Augustus Code, the acting we were told earlier on by Janga Augustus Code, the acting chairperson or chairman of the opposition coalition or Congress for Democratic Change, that the new design published on the WhatsApp status of the former president George Weah, the new design, the blueprint of the headquarters of CDC going to be built here. So from what we are seeing before cameras, happens to be the opposite of what was said, that the new design that was all over the internet, that is going to be built here, this happens to be the opposite to that. This happens to be the opposite to that. But this is a developing happening here. This is it, folks. The enforcement exercise is currently ongoing with no obstruction. Currently is the enforcement exercise. Earlier on, the Civil Law Code instructed the Liberian National Police to escort. The Civil Law Code instructed the Liberian National Police to escort the sheriffs so as to ensure the eviction order that was given. And day happens to be the judgment day to that eviction.
where we are witnessing schools of structures from office building to security booth are here being destroyed. How you doing, Chief? Not just building. Not just building, but trees are also being knocked down. That shows the seriousness of this eviction exercise.
You play $100 or 70 cents US, and you just be the fluoride on the table here and winning something. We say thank you for joining us today. You know, there are a lot of tensions in the surrounding, and a lot of the folks are communicating on issues of major importance to the country. But it's important that with all of the issues being discovered at the headquarters of the Congress of Democratic Change, eviction or demolition process, ammunitions, diplomatic passports, why they were keeping those diplomatic passports there, petrol bombs discovered at the headquarters, what do they really want to do with that, several folks arrested there, and the demolition of major structures upon. I want to speak about the attitude of Liberians, and my focus will be from this issue from a different angle, and the Liberian National Police. It's important, and chronologically I will give you some issues that will help us with just a clue as to how our leaders treat us in this country and how this attitude has affected Liberia. I want to be serious about this, because this is becoming continuous issue in our country. I left the people of this country in destitution. Just imagine, one man took upon himself, bought police uniform, bought his rank, his badge from the institution of the government, placed it upon himself. He never went to his room, came on the traffic to make Liberia and the world believe that he is a member of the Liberian National Police, until he got knocked down by a vehicle, taken to the hospital, before we got to know that he was sick, a member of the Liberian National Police. Liberians, there are great things happening in this country. There are issues happening in this country. It's happening. Things are happening. But we just tend to overlook what is that being talked about. The attitude of our citizens is getting way beyond. Imagine today when you talk about this, oh, what is over here? What is this person? What's this? Then just imagine a national call to duty for the institution. Let's aid the sheriff and the court. It becomes a ground for taking actions. Are you really listening? Are you really following? Are you really understanding what's going on in this country? Are you really? Because this is only the first. This is an issue that is continuous from one end to another. Other folks are no longer part of the service. They still purport themselves to be active members. Someone will forge even the president of this country's signature and take it to a document. Will forge heads of institutions to become legitimate. I'm not saying this is how it happens in other countries, but I'm talking about Liberia. And this is a wake-up call to Liberians. Let me go, before I go to that police issue, and this is serious, and we are also saying that it's important that the authorities watch this process, because the Deputy Inspector Fremont says the LMP role to instill the law is imminent and it is strict and it must be fulfilled, and it will carry on investigations, and those folks have been arrested upon there. I'm saying to Liberians, many a time when citizens, folks get angry. Why are institutions in this country not responsible? Why? Are our leaders really care or caring for the people? Because all we see in this country, government put money in the budget, and those monies are not used for the intended purpose. Today is another time. I will host the flag this morning. Let me go reflect. Let me go meditate and think about our people. Even the man hosting the flag and the man giving the command and those officers there, where are our morals? Where are the integrity? Where are the accountability? Where are the transparencies that will help us in building a nation that will thrive? Look, least to talk about this is a shame and a disgrace from all sides. This is a shame and a disgrace. Liberia. If you can find a Liberian that will put up a national call, let's have a Congress for change. Let's have a Congress that will bring democratic governance to the country. And the person who is suddenly bringing the calls out can build, can rebuild, can have structures, but then the institution that he brings out to people is not. I'm talking about the president. You have heard us saying that this country, if we're not careful, we are breeding thieves, and these are the examples. Because every event that happened, it leave a mark. The president had the condominiums there into the RI area, rebuilt a private mission, the marshalls on 9th Street, built a lodge on the RI highway. You won't tell me that the party, are we sincere? They will not hold the wife responsible, right? But she came from another country, married to our son. And they have risen up to such a position. But then she is able to acquire a massive private owned complex that takes about 15 acres of land. What then did she contribute to the party? This is a national shame, and not just to the party. I'm hearing folks saying, oh, you know, the United Party, I mean the NPP got out. Where? Can the NPP boast that where it's inhabiting now, it is a property for the party? Or when Chancellor come today, he said, oh, area I want it. In fact, I'm in that party, I put my own party. Can the NPP stand by itself? The United Parties now, can they? And like with Nimi, the less of Cloud we are, the former First Lady, Fina Bono, Samara Wolokoli, and Moshe Karas Gray, Bill Traore, Nathaniel McGill, Pepsi Yek, all people, they are still forcing in the United Party. The likes of the Mohali, the Patrick Honda, the Amos 12, the Two Clays. They pay Gafuan, the Dagosas. Today they are in government. They are in government for the party. The human beings, they are there. They are in the government today. Are we going to sit here 6 years passes by? These people are meant build their lives, and the institution which everyone was running behind 2018 left undone? I think this is a clarion call and an eye-opener that we have not been upholding our laws. Every time we do one thing or one thing is done in this country, it seems like we have been doing nothing. It's a shame. It's a shame. Look at someone 12. 5, 10 years. The property they got today, nobody can break it down easily. Nobody. It's about the coaching. Nobody can break those properties they own today just easily. Because they knew, they thought that it should be defended, it should be legitimate on a well-branded process. Maybe some of them may have had missteps, but they corrected it in the future, during the period, they corrected it. What's about the party? Liberians are seeing that this thing is just a shame to the CDC, not a shame to the CDC alone. It's a shame to the young of this country. It's a shame to our democracy. It's a shame to how our leaders are misguided. They are not focused. Like Diana Ben said at the Summer Canada Sports Complex, our leaders' visions are blurred. They don't see fast ahead. They only see today. They only saw them that day. That's 6 years. Hired institutions to take control of their constructions and build what they have. Look at the GG number today. I'll be serious. He bought 2 compounds. He got a house in Kenya, a truck business area. That's when he had a house in Kenya. Imagine Javali Tamakoti. Who wants to take a car back to school? A young man, a promising young man, all young people are promising. But you get a power happen. You didn't build a gigantic structure in Monrovia. And those structures were built not less than 6-7 months, 1 year time. When you were sharing the maritime bus and secure property to Ghana, and today, let's be sincere. Thomas Fowler today, though he said, oh, he's not part of the party, he's gone, but why be acquired? The St. Joseph, the Calasco. And the reason why these names are being highlighted is to show to you today who are dancing and singing that you yourself tomorrow will be the same too if you're not careful. That if not all of you, a good amount of you, if not careful, will betray the same trust of the people. It's not about the structure, it's not about the land, the people you carry with you. Because every time you sit to a position, you say, this one will be, tomorrow will be here, they come there. And they see where they're valued, seeing it crumble. It's a shame to our democracy. It's a shame. Look at the man who was the responsible for government institution to build infrastructure around this country. You want to tell me the money on there to build parks, that's all? You want to build a government institution, that's all? What's the party? Or you only build for yourself? The men that the Mohammed said left the party, came out to the party, took several projects in the party, came back to the party, held position. Today he's a lawmaker. Going to another end where he's quiet, nobody hears about him. Even the Mohammed himself, he was in the party. He served as chairman. The John Solo. Maybe you don't say, oh, me, I left at the time, there were issues in the party. What? You have your own right to justify issues. But today you're in the government. There are stories about you. Pofos Chimber, the Abu Kamara. Hey, where are we going? Liberians, I'm sure there are more names, right? More of them that can be named here. The army we say, the Trawali, all the folks who are in the government, the former justice minister, all of them. Solicitor General, Serena Cephas, they were all part of the government. And today, as we are officially commemorating the Flag Day, where our flag was raised on high as a country, and recognizing those folks who are part of this process, what lesson can we learn? If you look back today and look at the leaders, what can you say of them? Can you see the act of integrity within them? Can you see trust? Can you see commitment? Can you see patriotism? Can you see allegiance to the people of this country? That they were given opportunity to serve the people of the land? Can you see sincerity in them? Or do you see self-centeredness? Do you see personal ego? Do you see selfishness? Do you see greed? Do you see self-aggrandizement? Do you see the attitude of investment? Because those are the folks that came and said, yeah, we will serve. And all of them, even the ones today serving, they took one way of the order. The Bible, the Quran, or some sort of statement of oath, they took it. And see Liberia today. I want Liberians to retrospect. I want Liberians. Because the time it took from 1847 to 1848, 1849, 1850, that we will achieve a lot to make the world know? Or is it just justifying us that this land was just a land chosen by some folks and they came here without a vision? So that attitude, that mentality still. Because if Liberians are not thinking, are not rethinking, we will continue as such. Because all you see, corruption will increase. Folks that are going to government is just to take what they have and leave the country undone. Whether a representative, a senator, a president, a minister, a deputy or director, in whatever form, it's just about what they can get for themselves and not the people. Even as a community leader, if care is not taken, these attitudes will lead us. Like before, let me just say this passively. Before they formed this land to bring settlers, there were people living here. But because these people were not together at the time in terms of position and size, they were overcome. Though they struggled, they were overcome. And the land was vastly covered by the settlers. And that's when they began to form laws, regulations, then came constitution in this country. Sure. And even those who used the constitution was formed, who came here over superseded those that were living here, and they had to abide by that constitution. They never said that the people who were living in the constitution would use it. No. Even after several decades, Liberia also said, let us rewrite, let's amend, let's transform our constitution to amend the modern day reality at the time. And today we are still having issues with it. Some are left, some are modified, some are changed, some are omitted. And today we have the Constitution. What are we saying about this nation? Today. And every time these things happened, it serves as a singular. Are you watching? Are you seeing? Tell me of a reflection about today. I know, we celebrated. Some have already celebrated yesterday. They said they can't let the day go by, the date, as a matter of fact. But the government said we'll celebrate today. What can we say about our heritage, our symbol, attitude? What are we demonstrating to the world? Remember, we are the oldest African Republic here today. Let me say thank you. I want to say a few words to this because today's holiday is good. We always be committed to being here, and we will always want to fact once we have the birth in us, yeah. I was hearing one of the officials of the past government that they want to foster unity, community resilience, and all that. When you hear a name, they say he set to hold a 2-day reconciliation and reunion programs, which are over the weekend, and all that. And these are reflections of the leaders of the country upon today. Let me say something. To the Liberia National Police, that got started just a few days ago. A man said, or purported, sure said to the world that he was a police officer without going through any form of training or advanced training. Boys in uniform, boys rank, board the badge, board the flag, board whatever it is that will make you look an officer. We're not talking about drilling day for some gala day for schools, no. But because we always, the reason I'm raising the issue, and yesterday, this weekend was another issue. Doing the demolition exercise. We always renege on activities. We sat here drusky into the country without proper screening, investigations. It left undone. Today again, the Liberia National Police have instituted a process to have police aids. Police aids have been gone police stations across the country, and they say they need support. So the real police officers, those regular officers that attended the police academy are on holiday. They only took certain cases. This thing will bring problems to the country. Because you know why? Whenever a policeman is using a uniform, after whatsoever time, whether 5 years, 6 years, or 2 years, 3 years, or 1 month, 2 months, and he's tired, he take it off and give it to the police aid, or they buy it, or they sell it. Or there are others importing uniforms in the country. There are other forms of the police detachment who are having their printing activities and printing t-shirts that make officers bona fide. So you don't just know who is an officer in this country. This will bring problem here and not again. It is now time that Inspector Coma take a very serious note on this matter. If you are a police aide and you have to be to the zones, to the depots, you are not going to wear police uniform. You are not going to wear police boots. Anytime there is more police regalia or metal or something, don't wear it. This thing, if care not taken, will be a problem. Because our Nigerians are also saying to put themselves, organize themselves together, make sure that drugs out of the country, those folks will be making that to community task force that we supposed to see about the communities with some level of authority from the LD, from the police, some sort of groupings, the community dealers, women groupings, they will be wearing the city clothes. That problem coming here. Those people who saying they're fighting LD and fighting drugs for LD, number one, you see for instance, those volunteers from LD, they dress them in the police. You see city municipal securities, police dressed in the national police. You see private security dressed in the police. If this is not handled, because I'm hearing now that some folks are saying reportedly that the folks that were caught with the weave, with the attachment, those were class 46. And 45, 46 were not trained by the government, that they passed government, that they will always have issues to bring out. And they say those who are not trained properly, they just went there within 3 months, they were out and all that. We're talking about a nation and a national issue here. The Inspector General of Police need to look into this matter. Police support. I'm not talking about the PSU, because the police support unit is a department within the service. You have to be a police officer before you become PSU. You have to be a police officer before you become ERU. That's a standard process. But you all know what I'm saying to you. There are cases today that are not solved. Sometimes we hear gun shooting, fire in the community. Who is using it? The police are using? Who's shooting? Who's firing? We don't know. Sometimes you hear police went to this place, this is happening. There are real police. Who are there police aides going there? Liberians, today it's a time to reflect and look back and see. Every time you have a time to celebrate, look back and see how far you have gone and how much you can correct those wrongs or those right things ahead of you. This has exposed this country that we don't have any trusted, standard political institution in this country. Because if you are a political institution, you don't have your own structure, you don't have any base, you don't have any foundation, who are you to order them? Star 799 star 11 hash, star 799 star 11 hash, the numbers. You just place in your ticket there, you'll be placed up. I know the folks are playing now, but I hope that before we leave, we're going to get somebody $4,000 Liberian dollars upon this entertainment by radio cool cash giveaway. I will take a break at 1 o'clock for you on today for the message for you for Liberians. It's good that we always inform you and bring you messages of development and matter of concern. If you're not educated, you can't do so. We'll bring it out there for you at 1 o'clock on today. This is serious. Where are we going? If a country that is founded since 1847, they said that to development, you are a political party president, you ain't get your own institution. Who are you now? Are you a political institution, or is this a malicious group, or some pressure group, or what? What? What kind of question is that? And the election commission sit there, control money. They own, if they own like election commission office, they own vendors. What kind of useless attitude that country carry on? So it's not useful to the country. The attitude of our leaders, institutions, is not useful to this country. It doesn't set any example. The man was a law enforcer. He go enforce the law. He then put in material that don't belong to him. What's this? The party that say they won't govern or they govern the country, they don't have any global structure. But the force of the party, they are well established. The party is not well established. You think about document? Where are we? Star 799 star 1 hash. One more time to play, place you as a favorite on the ticket to win $4,000 Liberian dollars. I'll take a break here and bring in a message this afternoon for the Liberian people. When I come back, I'll take a few development from across Liberia on the African scenes and go to the lines and talk to you. Today is August 24th celebration. Today is the 25th, brother. And you know, there's not any secret that Brendan know about that. August 24th, yesterday, the date. But the celebration of yesterday is today. As you reflect, what comes to your mind? Happiness of Liberia. It just shows that this country was not even set on any foundation. Since 1847, we're having one party. The country is making people, nobody can make the country. Water, healthcare, roads, infrastructure. We're still struggling. We just come into existence. No state of the art that the laboratory can see. No good example. You hear a man party because a lot of them last time they have a suspend her. You go police get on for a major event. You go start carrying issues that I see in Rated X movies. You in police uniform start doing they have a singing home. That was not enough. The other men from fire service start singing songs that are songs that you will sing for your children. The yesterday weekend, a major process that will make or break the country democracy going on. You go start stealing. You see a government who after 6 years to rule the country, they go there and play, they dance, they do all sorts of jing-jang things, they walk out, they satisfy, they build themselves. They leave the country as it is. Leave the citizens in the mud and the swamps, but they themselves, they have been uplifted. That serious country here. We have one man that ruled 127 to 8 years. Then they say, yeah, he did well, he did well. What did well? Killing, slaughtering our people, that's all we know. What comes to your mind as we celebrate today? I'll take a break here. Mr. Welcome to all of you. Good afternoon.
Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad, the ultimate solution for every woman comfort and confidence during that time of the month. With Marie, every moment becomes effortless and worry-free. Ladies, we understand the importance of feeling comfortable and secure during your period. That's why Marie Sanitary Pad are designed with your needs in mind. Our ultra-soft, breathable materials provide all-day comfort so you can move with ease and confidence. Marie pads are equipped with advanced leakage protection, keeping you dry and fresh throughout your busy day. Say goodbye to leaks and hello to peace of mind. Super soft and provide unparalleled comfort for sensitive skin.
I have tried so many brands, but nothing compares to Marie. It's like they were made just for me. I feel secure and comfortable no matter what I'm doing.
Experience the difference with Marie's sanitary pads. Available at all drugstores, pharmacies, stores, and fuller shops. For wholesale, visit Lucky Pharmacy and Redemption Pharmacy. Call 2929 for free information. Try them today and discover what true comfort feels like. Marie, the latest choice.
Sell your products and produce on the radio for consumers' taste. And today we say welcome. Thanks for joining us on today. Star 799 star 11 hash added numbers here, and you can just place in your entry there. You play 1 time, that's $100. 2 times, that's 200. 5 times, that's 500. 600, 6 times. 700, 7 times. 1,000, 10 times. It's all good for you. We've got the multiple times to play. Place you with the best in the game as soon as the number pop up right here. And I'm waiting. As soon as the number pop up, we'll call the person right here. So it's about time that you double up your efforts, your entries, so that you may just be that lucky winner to win 4,000 Liberian dollars. Like I said to you, there are issues. Don't doubt this. You got one. They try having, oh, that's the thing here. And every time I say this to you, it's important. There are motorbikes, there are phones, bed packs, and all set up for Liberians. Lucky with it. Imagine you go to open. If you win one book bag, bag, that's called here, or you know about that. You have comic books and all the utensils, pencils, sharpeners, geometry sets, all that make up the school materials will be in our bag. And if you win the cell phone, it's right there for you. If you win the motorbike, you're there riding up on the hands and your mobility issue upon. So it's important that you keep playing. Once your numbers are in the dashboard and you start seeing this happen and you play, your number not strange again because you're already there. So that's 799. As of now, I got 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. 4 persons can win 4,000 each. So just play star 799, star 1. Don't doubt this. It's live. It's a reality. And I'm not telling you I will come out here money. I'll give you the right here. As soon as you win, so as the number pop out, I will send your money right here to you. Others have won, and they are yet still many more to win. Opportunity for you. Star 799, star 11 hatch. That's the code. It should be your MTN mobile money user. And you put your amount of entries you want to put there. It's important for you. You should be bouncing on the holiday, on the celebration day. With $4,000 in your phone, you know what I mean when you convert it to the US. That's it. Let me say thanks. But every time we say this, it don't like anybody. But this is so serious. Look at what happened in a few days. A party that took growth in the country, be evicted? And I tell you, all of that serving the government, last government, none of them be evicted from their houses or from their compound or from the land. But only the people I was supporting them are the ones that be evicted. Because you're renting. You rent here today, you rent there. When landlord can't rent or you move, and I see them maybe they did that. Landlord say my rent go and they can't pay, they have to move. Let's be serious here, man. What kind of example? Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I never see this. I never. On a serious note. I will take few development outside Liberia. When I come back, we go to the line to talk to you on today. It's important for your listening pleasure and that you get informed about what's going on around the globe or the continent on today. Let's check it out. What's going on outside Liberia on today. And today we're stopping in South Africa to bring development on the African continent. South Africa's government has vowed it won't let the United States withdraw of about $427 million United States dollars in support to collapse its HIV program, the largest in the world, but it is struggling to fill the gap, and experts are warning the next few years could see hundreds of thousands of new infections in South Africa. South Africa has more people living with HIV than any other country in the world. When US President Donald Trump slashed America's foreign aid budget, the impact was immediate as free clinics closed their doors and leaving patients without medications. Our lives matter. We are humans, says one woman who chose to remain anonymous. She's a sex worker and independent on one of the clinics for treatment. The funding played a major significant role in our lives. The clinic would come to my apartment, gave my service there. They would come test me in my home every 3 months, gave me my refill. I would only go to the clinic for my prescription whenever I needed condoms or lubricants. The clinic was there to give me. A patient said they have been turned away from public hospitals, even though authorities insist that it shouldn't be happening. But they said they have found to buy HIV medications on the black markets, where pills have already doubled in price. But on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail coming out for you. Today, Khartoum residents displaced by years of fighting and returning home said the Sudanese capital infrastructure has been on its way and it will take years, according to report, and billions of dollars to rebuild. After more than 2 years of war, Sudan's capital Khartoum is slowly returning to life. Residents forced out by the fighting between the Sudanese army and the paramilitary rapid support forces are tackling back to the city. When the civil war was ruptured in April 2023, Khartoum was the epicenter of fighting, and homes and buildings in the city still bear the scars. Despite the devastation, people have been returning to the country or the city since the army announced its recaptured earlier this year, but the task ahead is immense. Ataya Saad Adin is the spokesperson for the Khartoum province government. He said, and I quote, "The destruction has completely affected the electric infrastructure. All the electric facilities started from the huge electrical substations of Khartoum, which host more than 7 or 8 electrical substations that are completely damaged and looted, as well as the electrical transformers which distribute electricity inside the residential neighborhood." The United Nations says it expects about 2 million people to return to Khartoum at the end of this year. The estimated cost of reconstruction runs into the billions across the country. More than 12 million people have been forcibly displaced since the start of the war, while more than 40,000 people have lost their lives. More on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail coming up for you today. Before going to the lines, Libya and Northwest vote amid security concerns. Libya and several municipalities in the country's now the Northwestern region were finally given the opportunity to vote on Saturday. They are Zawiya, Marquis, Zawiya, Wasat, Zaya, Zaya, Chamal, Zabrita, Somani, and the Bard Gema. Polls there are displayed were delayed for the week to security concerns following the attack on the Electoral Commission, this facility in one of the areas. First phase of voting were held for 58 municipalities last November, while the second section covered 26 municipal councils earlier this month. Libya remained divided between two rival administrations, one led by Abdul Hamad Dabida into Tripoli controls the west of the country, and the other government based into Benghazi is led by Osama Hadna and govern the east and much of the south. Earlier this week, a senior United Nations Hana Siwa Tete figures praised Libyan for showing a remarkable determination to exercise their democratic rights to vote. But the special representative for Libya told the Security Council that the country remains mired in political deadlock, fragile security, economic hardship, and human rights concerns. But on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail coming up there for you on today. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. While we go to the line, star 799, we just had a verge of somebody getting money. I don't want to carry the money back. Let somebody please get money. Star 799, star 11 hash are the numbers. The multiple times you play, place you in a game, place you money closer to your phone. Star 799, star 11 hash. If I have about 10 times or 15 times play, someone will get money right now. 4,000. Imagine that. If you play $100, one ticket. If you play even 1,000 about 10 times and you win 4,000, you still get money for yourself. That is $3,000 profit. So the more you play, the better your chance. Star 799, star 11 hash are the numbers to play right here. Let somebody celebrate. Yeah, man. Today holiday. You know, hey, your players gonna $2, you win $4,000, or you play 500, you win 1,000. you stay in the chance to get more. Even if you play 1,000 at 10 times, you win 4,000. You put some selling biscuits in that profit. Yeah, so it's important. It's important for you. I will take a break here. When I come back, I go to the lines. To all of you on today, I want to say thanks to those on our live. Thanks to those following us across the world. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. We say thank you. You know, I will leave you with this. The falling of the dry leaf is a warning to the green ones. Good afternoon. Let's go to the lines. family members here, what kind of reflection when these issues unfold in the country? Where are our leaders? Where are their thinking? Where are the laws? Where are the integrity, the sincerity, the tenacity to lead the people? Where is it? We still see these things going on. Let me talk to my first caller. Good afternoon. Happy Flag Day. You live. No, it had to be first investigated it had to be first investigated how this happened, because police do investigation, so they are sending already to the professional staff. No, but it doesn't. The law doesn't go that way. That's how the law goes. They have to be investigated. It's everyone accused is presumed innocent until found guilty. Then what you say now? Then you say the mention, then you go on to the order. The law doesn't go like that. They say they go on to professional standard. The how you can do your children when they steal all the food you can't communicate around. The how you can do your children when your children steal, when they pee pocket or in your pocket, when they steal all the food you carry around the community. No, that the same thing is honestly. Thank you. Let them know that this country is law. The one Professor Baka said, the law is a law. Is that a law? There is a law there. Start 799. Somebody before I leave in the next 5 minutes, I just need somebody will soon get money right here. $4,000. So keep playing. You just added verse. Good afternoon. You're welcome. I will say that you sound like an elder in Liberia. You're an elder. Then you see they want parade. Are the law there or the punishment? You get them punishment say when people call them on parade with them? Yeah. No, wait, I saw that the law when it says this. What do you mean now? What do you mean? Say, No. Let's start this. I'm let talk around it. You said it's with disgrace. And the police said they are still a professional, they disrobe them, still a professional stand up for investigation. So it, Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. Sometimes you're in the talk too long because when you're sitting only you understand the country you're in. Yeah, good afternoon. Okay, ma'am, go ahead. We say taxpayer money, civil servant money. But hello, you know that you're aware that that case, there's a private property and they went to court and they give you notice and all, you know that. They give the party notice, you know that. and they told you that so times you leave the land. They told you that, and why you listen? Who now? Who then? But then, no, the party conversation, and then go to the members of the party, go to the party and say this. Okay, man, let me talk to Mr. Scotty. Sometimes it just, the way our leaders, that's why I said this, the way our leaders transmit information to the public or to the partisans. They say in your heart, so everything. Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. No, but man, because the reason why there was an eviction, they gave you a timeline to leave. When you don't leave, then the property owner go back to the court and say, the problem you say eviction are forthcoming. Anything you get on you, they go to destroy what they say. I know that Palestinian men should be out of my property, I want my property too. I know what. So the last time the property around the Kelly Junction when we were breaking the Washington down. Why am I not talking about citizens? These are private citizens era. Yeah. I see Lawson. There was a lot laying in I see Lawson. And I ran and talked. Nah. No, not living there. They will go out with sales. I'm on there. They will forever take our children and say, don't steal. Star 799 star 11 hash, and yeah, man, it's like I'll get the money back. Nobody want to win the money. Play multiple times. You play 5 times, you get money. Oh Jesus, yeah. Anyway, they want to get it back. Play multiple times to win this money. Like, wow, yeah. Somebody was just win $4,000. Say, hey man, I should have been the one. I just should have been the one. I should have been the one. Let me take this call. I'm gonna get somebody money now. Right now to prove to you what I'm saying to you, bro. Let me just take the right after the call. I call somebody to get the money. Good afternoon. You're welcome. But now I said, I'm not concerned with the party member that are led, that people think. I'm talking about the leader's decision. So the reason why Baba Bolu then Sir Joseph Thomas Farrell Johnson, but they had to the parliament, they had to put them answer and they vote. So the reason why they were doing for. Okay, yeah. How many do? When she a lot of the woman time come in Mexico. Let me talk to somebody on the line here. Good afternoon. How are you doing? You are live with me on the radio. This is Nathaniel Vah. This is Cool FM. Have you been playing entertainment on radio? Cool Cash giveaway. Wow. Have you won before? What? How you manage to win? How you manage to win? How you manage to know you win? Okay. Once you receive a call, I mean. You're a winner. You're live on the radio right now. Let me say, congratulations. You just won for yourself $4,000 Liberian dollars. You getting me? You just won $4,000 Liberian dollars just now. Thanks to Radio the Team in Liberia and Cool Cash giveaway. So just check your phone. Money there in your phone for you. Oh, the holiday is set. Okay, my brother. Thank you. Keep playing. Keep playing. Okay. Let me talk to this caller here on the line. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mega, we are going. And the last year, then the Bugayo. No, not even citizen, all political parties in this country, all of them, they live with the part of the ANC with the president, even that they're renting, the ANC or the LPRP or the African League or to the end, we got CMC today, we got one of my God PAP, we got PUP, we got NDP, they're renting. Oh, yeah, come back. Yeah, hold it on 1 minute. Let me tell you. You got money now? Oh, okay. Tell me, go enjoy your holiday. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah. Tell you, go ahead. Yeah, let's just conclude there. Oh, okay, let me just conclude with this person here. I said two things. I said, I answer my evening win here now. Good afternoon. My final call up today. All parties in the country, even if they want to party today, they talking, even if they party today, talking, they have all them big money government, but the party in their land, they renting. Okay, thank you. I gotta go. Until tomorrow, have a pleasant good afternoon. T. Nicholas Barkley and I have been here on today. Let's begin to see the truth of this thing. The reason why these things are happening to reveal the true nature of Liberians. They lack a dazzling attitude, they reneging spirit, they greed, they selfishness. They keep so many people in hunger only for their own gain. They prefer to die, they live. They get their own. You don't get blood, they get blood. You should die, they live. They live at their expense. And I know this should be an example that the next time political party are coming up, people they will know we're a party here, but you're renting. I'm a part of you. I want to be membership. I want to be a member. I want to be a social person. Until then, have a pleasant good afternoon. So much great to have you. Let me say to all Liberians, happy Flag Day. Let me say hats off to all the folks who made this success. But we need to change our attitude. We need to change our attitude. We need to change our attitude. Are we celebrating? Let's change. We are even today celebrating supporting Buyo White. Support the other thing. The holiday supposed celebrating Buyo. So let's change our attitude.